Working on Jersey Boys is a unique and interesting opportunity for us. We thought collectively that the best thing to do would be to create a new production, a brand new production with new actors that were fresh and young but could totally perform the material beautifully.
Well, my name's Grant Almiral. I play Frankie Valli. He was known as the voice of the band, and throughout his life he's been called the voice. He has this unbelievable octave, this huge range that he has. It's something like 3.5 octaves or something like that. And he was known specifically for this high falsetto sound that he used to make. How he got into the band was with Tommy DeVito. He always looked up to him as an older brother. Nick was the sort of harmony genius of the band, so he created all the harmonies, and Bob later on became part of the group, and he sort of wrote all the music for them. Also, growing up in Jersey, these guys all came from the same neighborhood, so they were a family. They were his brothers, and to Frankie, if you grow up in it, you don't forget where you come from.
Why don't you come on?
I'm Kenneth Mayer, friends call me Kenny. I'm playing Bob Gaudio in the show. Bob Gaudio, he always looks ahead. He's the baby in the group, and he only came in the group in 40 minutes during the show. That's where Bob Gaudio gets introduced to the audience and that. And he gets introduced to Tommy, they have a little meeting, and they agree to accept this guy.
What it's like watching my life story is totally surreal, as one might expect. I mean, it's almost inexplicable, because it takes various colors whenever I see it.
My name's Emmanuel Castus, and I play Nick Massey in Jersey Boys. Nick was the bassist and the bass voice of the group, and really the genius behind that vocal arrangement that the Four Seasons became really well known for. He was a boozer, he was a womanizer, all-round stylish, very stylish man.
I'm Daniel Bass, and I play Tommy DeVito in Jersey Boys. Tommy is the guy that started the group. He's the guitarist of the group, and he's the eldest of the group. So he feels that it is all because of him.
Who's gonna help you through the night? Who loves you, pretty mama?
And part of his idea of what is manly and being a success is by working many different avenues, by having a hand in the sort of slightly illegal sides of things, and getting money from that to help the band out.
When tears are in your eyes and you can't find a way.
Well, he slowly starts getting sidelined from his group, and ruining the friendships that he's created in the process.
When we needed to cast a new Frankie Valli, it's remarkable to me how many of them are just outstanding. And so we certainly do tailor-make each company to the talent that we're working with, and we put a lot of time and attention into that.
To be true, can't take my eyes off you.
It was nice to play to an audience that isn't our own and see the effect and who we are. And I think the greatest thing about it was learning that we're just as good as any company in the world.
It enabled us to really refine our performance and sort of become a tightly knit unit before we bring it back to our fellow South Africans, who we are like most concerned about impressing and doing a good job for.
And there's this saying, there's no place like home, so knowing that we're on our own turf, we're just going to give that a bit more.
Yeah.
So this show is not like your regular musical theatre show. It's it's so engaging because it is like a movie, but there's great music involved, and it pulls you in with its story more than anything, and then sort of rock concert moments.
This is the story of a band. This is the story of a rock band that started from nothing, made it to something, and then the demise of it as well, you know. So it's a real gritty, it's a real story. It's a real life story. It's written and it's put together in such a beautiful way that the audience, we make the audience feel like they're the band's concert audience.
No, it's awesome to see it. I mean, having seen it on Broadway, you know, then knowing we're going to go do that, it's like, oh, no way.
Hey, South Africa.
We're the Four Seasons.
And if you're ready to be blown away,
Come watch Jersey Boys.
These kids are so incredibly talented, I don't even know where to start. I mean, they blow me away.